It's a work in progress to follow up on the original MOU, or Memorandum of Understanding, that was announced by the Bills organization, the state and Erie County, back in March, technically as part of the state budget back then. You may recall state lawmakers and the governor announcing the state's funding share of $600 million, much of that from the Seneca Casino revenue sharing payback, and then Erie County asked to provide $250 million. And then the bills covering any additional funding for the currently projected $1.4 billion cost of the stadium. That process originally had that September 1st deadline, but that was extended for 45 days, while all parties say they cannot share the details, even with the use of public funding for such. County Executive Poloncarz spoke a bit about the ongoing process.
People are like, well, why'd you do the extension? Well, we did not finish the documents, but we're moving along. And the goal is to get those done by the 45 days. I mean, there's been good progress, but we're not there yet. And we'll continue to negotiate until we get it done.
Is there a major sticking point here?
I'm just not going to talk about it, but it's very complicated. Very complicated process. We're not talking about somebody building a house. We're talking about building a $1.4 billion stadium and all that goes along with it. So it just takes time.
The county executive also telling reporters he recalls the previous lease agreement discussions with the Bills, actually with a December 2012 announcement, before they finally wrapped it all up in May of 2013. So again, it does take time. The parties also still discussing the separate $100 million community benefits agreement, but again, non-disclosure agreements preventing anybody directly involved talking about that process. Some of the county lawmakers were critical at first, saying there really had not been any meaningful discussions, but apparently they later changed their tune. So as we like to say, stay tuned. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.